The knife, it's a basic tool for survival. It's one of the original tools, and we have been using knives as humankind since the beginning. So having a good fixed blade knife especially is vital in a survival situation. Today we're going to take a look at the Fortitude 2, and this is the Sootch edition. We really appreciate Olight for joining us and coming up with something that I really felt like I could put my name behind it. This is part of their O-Knife series. The steel is CPM S35VN steel, which was one of the requirements for me, is to have a really quality steel. We're going to talk about the properties of the S35VN, but we're going to look at some of the details first. And of course, right here on the blade, Fortitude 2, and then we have the Sootch edition. There is a serial number here. There's going to be 3,000 of these made, and then here is the steel content with the S35VN and the O-Knife logo. This is a stainless steel, and it has a powder coat finish over it. I wanted the black because it's part of my logo, and also with the micarta scales, which I love. One of the things about micarta is it's almost a fabric, fibrous material, and it gives you a very good gripping surface. I was kind of spoiled with this with the SE series knives, which I'm also a big fan of. And you can probably tell just by looking at this knife. We have a drop point blade. We do have some jimping here on the top. We have G10 spacers, and they are in the gold color, and that was also part of the logo. We wanted to kind of go with a certain theme, and we have a lanyard loop here at the back. And then we have Torx heads that screw in the scales. A very comfortable feel to it, very soft but very durable. I love this because it'll actually stain over time when you're using it. And then I was really wanting a leather sheath. This is back more toward traditional. I think they did a fantastic job with the brass eyelets. Then we have a brass snap as well. One thing though that's cool about this sheath is that it goes vertical or horizontal. You can wear it either way, and it's large enough to fit most of your gun belts, which was important to me. And then we have a brass fitting here, or a brad right here. And then of course the snap, just pop it open, throw in the knife, and it goes extremely well on your belt. Now, some people will buy this as a collectible just because it's the Sootch edition, but this is a hard use knife, and they do carry a lifetime warranty on their knives, which was really cool. But one thing also they're including is a Sootch challenge coin. Now, this was a surprise to me. This has Outdoor Elite. It's got the Sootch logo. And then here on the back, we have a lion with the knife, and it's the Fortitude 2 O-Knife fixed blade knife. We did an original video on the Fortitude 1. It was in D2. It had the Kydex sheath, and it had more of a Bowie style type blade to it. This is an excellent knife, G10 scales, and this did really well. You can see that we wore it down pretty good. And D2 is tool steel, and it's excellent. But when it comes to knives and retaining the edge, the S35VN is an improvement. In fact, this is an upgrade over the S30V. It's 15 to 20% tougher. So it has improved toughness, it has better chip resistance than the S30V. Improved edge retention. It's actually easy to sharpen, which is definitely something a lot of times when you get tool steels or really hard steels, they're very difficult to sharpen. They hold an edge for a long time, but once they get dull, it's a real pain, and this makes it a lot easier. In fact, compared to 440C, which rates 100 in the edge retention scale, this goes up to 145. It's a 4-inch blade, and again, it has those beautiful micarta scales. The black really looks nice with this. Underneath, it will be a stainless color, but we wanted to have some kind of finish on here, and again, it does have that really excellent corrosion resistance. And of course, it comes extremely sharp right out of the box. And that is also a really important factor. So guys, we're very excited and honored that Olight wanted to partner with us to produce this knife with the CPM S35VN steel. A lot of times it can be pretty pricey. But this is going to run $139.99, but then you get a 25% discount to make this $104.99. And so just over $100 for a really high quality knife with the leather sheath, excellent steel, and the challenge coin. And it is the Sootch edition. So we're really excited about it. And guys, again, you need a fixed blade knife. Having that full tang is also important, and that was one of the things we wanted to make sure we had. But the G10 spacers, the micarta, the jimping, just an excellent knife in the field. Or if you just like the Sootch channel, this also makes a great collectible. And I'll have a link down below in the description that'll take you straight to the page of the Fortitude 2 Sootch Edition. And they do also have bundles with the Arcfield Pro, which this has really, impressed me beyond measure. The engraving, the bullet case, power button, and again, light, and then 1300 lumens, and then we have green laser, which is very intense, and then we have UV, which makes this an excellent EDC light because it's so thin, double pocket clip, and we did a full review on this. Now there's a limited edition, so there's 3,000 available with the challenge coin, and then with the Olight Arcfield Pro, this will only be available June 4th through June 11th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then with the Fortitude 2, this just gives you an excellent survival option. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Okay, let's not go to that yet. It's my first collaboration. Okay, nope, it's not my first because I've already done the Olight. S35VN, okay. Ugh. We did do some lowers at one. Okay, I don't want to get into that either.